So here we are in yet another block at the Schoen farm, and we're here because this block, it's on its third leaf. So it was planted 3 years ago, and I just want to point out some of the infrastructure before we start looking at the vines. So what we're looking at here are the steel stakes, and you can see what I was talking about in the other block. These are the clips that you clip the wire to. So here is the cordon wire clipped to the steel stake, and then there's these pairs of foliage wires because we contain the canopy between these two wires. And the way these clips are designed is that you can drop the wire when you're pruning, and then as the vine grows during the growing season, you can do shoot positioning by putting these wires inside these clips. And again, there's pairs, so the canopy is caught in between these pairs of foliage wire. So that works out really well. Now what I wanted to point out, these vines are 3 years old, so they're beginning to, we're hanging a little bit of crop here, but the vines are still fairly, they're still being established. They have their permanent wood here, but we want the permanent wood to have a better diameter. So we're growing the vines for the permanent wood, and we are having some crop. This happens to be Chardonnay, so we have some crop here, but as you can see, there's not crop on every single one of these shoots, especially the shorter ones. We're being judicious about how much crop we're hanging on this third year because we still want the vines to be establishing their permanent wood. So we have the vines at the stakes here. This is the rebar. The cordon wood is out on the wires, and then this is going to be spur pruned, so each one of these positions where the shoots are growing out, that's a spur position, and then the canopy is captured in between these pairs of foliage wires, so it's shoot positioned, vertically shoot positioned between the wires, and in that way we get real good exposure in this fruit zone. I happen to be standing on the morning side, so we get good good sunlight exposure in the fruit zone in the morning, and in the afternoon when it's hotter, there's a little more leaves on this side, so the fruit is more protected from sunburn.